Pecan Tree Line Lane, I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 800-288-4453, with good rains forecast for next week in Argentina and Brazil, and the Ukraine invasion concerns easing slightly over the weekend. Selling emerged in the corn and the bean markets, with corn trading overnight down as much as 8, beans down as much as 30. Late in Monday's session, corn rallied to close 4 up on the day, while beans closed 13 lower. KC closed 4 higher. With all the uncertainty surrounding South American grain production, the Ukraine situation, booming inflation, and spring planting in the U.S., these markets will have a difficult time losing too much ground from the current levels. Scattered plantings underway in South Texas, particularly the Rio Grande Valley, with a lack of warm enough soil temperatures being the biggest detriment in the short term, with cold weather forecasts for the weekend. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland open for Milo trucks this week 7 to 4:45. The Andersons Houston closed this week, reopening Monday the 21st. Cargill Houston closed for trucks until March 1. In regards to this report, your commodity closures: March corn 655 3/4 at 4 3/4. Kansas City wheat March contract 828 1/2 up 4 1/4. March beans 1570 down 13. Neighbor, there's your corn, beans, and wheat report, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Neighbor, announcing the Foundation Angus Alliance 15th year anniversary sale coming up Saturday, February the 19th, 2022. 100 plus bulls, 40 females at the sale site, which is the Luling Foundation, 523 South Mulberry Avenue in Luling. For more information, call 512-844-6415 or 512-754-1237. That's the Foundation Angus Alliance 15th anniversary sale coming up Saturday, February the 19th. 100 bulls, 40 females. 512-844-6415, 512-754-1237. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement from yesterday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, 107.98 after a drop of 198. Hams were down by 10.59, but the butts were down by 7.27. Federal slaughter, 470,000 head for Monday. April lean hogs closed at 102.32, up only a dime. Wholesale box prices mixed. Tighten the Choice Select spread to 521. Choice Box 56 weaker, the Select 92 higher. Federal slaughter 121,000 head. February live cattle 142.45 up 55. March feeders 166.87 up 65. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Monday. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble for Southern Tank. You know, water is a lifeline to any ranch or cattle operation. Sealing and restoring existing leaking or cracked concrete water tanks and cisterns or cattle troughs not only saves you time, but it's the most cost-effective thing to do. Southern Tank will be happy to discuss and schedule putting those leaky, cracked concrete tanks back into 100% operating capacity. 30 years of experience and the know-how to get you back in operation with minimal downtime. Give them a call today at 210-417-3263 or through their website, southernwatertank.com. That's 210-417-3263, southernwatertank.com. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how did the Monday sale turn out?
Oh, had a good Valentine's Day sale today, Larry. Ended up with 2,142 head today. So had some good volume. Market was fully steady to probably 2 to 4 better. Some cattle maybe a nickel better. Cow market was better by 4 to 6. So everything sold real well. We were real pleased with it. Had not many pairs from 850 to 1,400. Had a few bred cows today, though, 775 up to 1,250. Your high-yielding packer cows today, 84 to 94. Breakers, 72 to 80. Canners, 34 to 66. High-yielding packer bulls, $1.04 to $1.12. low to medium yielding bulls 84 to $1.04. 2 to 3 weight choice steers 184 to 206. Heifer mates 160 to 174. 3 to 4 weight choice steers 174 to 202. Heifer mates 146 to 168. 4 to 5 weight choice steers 178 to 196. The heifer mates 142 to 166. 5 to 6 weight choice steers 166 to 186. Heifer mates 136 to 152. 6 to 7 weight choice steers 148 to 168. Heifer mates 130 to 142. And the 7 to 8 weight cattle 132 to 146 on your choice steers, and heifer mates 122 to 136. So real pleased with it. Got along good. Had some big strings of cattle today. Of course, those wean calves, we had some of those kind of brought 6 to 8, 10 cents higher than the regular market just because they're weaned and the condition to them. But real pleased with it. Got along real well today.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. Webpage, liveoaklivestock.com.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Sean Gaswhite, Gillespie Livestock. We're looking toward a sheep and goat sale on Tuesday. Sean, what's it looking like in Fredericksburg?
No, Larry, we're hoping for somewhere between that 2 and 3. See how it plays out in the morning. We got probably, I'd say somewhere around 1,200-1,300 on the yards right now, so still coming in. So we'll see how it plays out on the sheep and goat in tomorrow. Cattle in, hoping somewhere around that 1,000 like we talked about last night. And then we do have, there's a herd sellout of, I think it's 22 Hereford cows. That'll be solid mouth, most of them solid mouth. A few older, the 11 pair, and the balance will be bred. They will be there on Wednesday. If anybody's looking for some Hereford cows, come see us on Wednesday.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate you. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did the Mason sale turn out?
You bet, Larry. We ended up right at 700 head of cattle, I thought. The market opened, I thought, this week again. Pretty well higher on the packer cows and bulls, and also stocker steers and heifers. Probably the feeder cattle were probably steady to maybe 1 or 2 higher on those. I thought overall packer cows today sold right at $2 to $3 higher. I thought that the big jump we had today was in our little lighter stocker kind of cattle. We saw that last week also, especially since Saba. We had a lighter run to the ice at the beginning of last week. So we saw those compared to last week probably $5 to $10 higher on the stocker steers, and probably on stocker heifers $5 to $7 higher. Really good demand today overall on all quality of classes as a whole, especially really front end type cattle. Very, very strong demand on them, especially cattle with some condition too. So the packer deals are all kind of 2 to 3 higher on the cows and 2 to 3 higher on steers. I thought overall the pairs and bred cows sold steady day on active trade, Larry.
Now, we'll sell in San Saba Thursday.
You bet. We'll have a pretty good run there. Got several groups we know coming, and then also anything that doesn't fit or special, whatever, we'll cut off, sell that day. And then we're getting ready for our big Saturday special. We got 2,300 head consigned yet. Probably end up around that 21 or so, give or take some. A lot of good pairs, bred cows, bred heifers, and open heifers went offer there, Larry. We got everything already up on the website, or they're welcome to call us. You go to the website, you can print it out, read it all, whatever. Call us. We can fax or email you a list of all the consignments too if they'd like.
JordanCattle.com's the website. What's the number?
You bet, Larry. Number is 325-372-5159. We'd love to hear from you.
McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment, from working chutes and sorting pens to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission Hondo Livestock. Seth, how was the Monday sale?
302 head of cattle this week. Probably ended up with somewhere around 180 cows. A big cow run. As far as packer cows, they're just bringing it all. Those big cows, 13 to 16, 1700. Lots of those cows bringing up in the 80s, and had quite a few bringing the low right there at 90, 91 cents today. So sure good to see a good cow market. Bulls 90 cents to $1.11. A handful of pairs from 800 to 1030, and on our bred cows from 600 to 12.5. Calf and yearling markets, on what we had, the number one end of the cattle sold really well. Plainer cattle still harder to get moved, but the good cattle selling very well. 2 to 3 weight steers $1.65 to $1.90. 2 to 3 weight heifers $1.40 to $1.68. 3 to 4 weight steers $1.65 to $1.95. 3 to 4 weight heifers $1.40 to $1.66. 4 to 5 weight steers $1.60 to $1.90. 4 to 5 weight heifers $1.35 to $1.60. 5 to 6 weight steers $1.38 to $1.64. 5 to 6 weight heifers $1.32 to $1.59. Your 6 to 7 weight steers $1.22 to $1.51. 6 to 7 weight heifers $1.20 to $1.42. 7 to 8 weight steers and bull yearlings. Didn't have any steers today. $1.05 to $1.26, and 7 to 8 weight heifers $1 bill to $1.29. Looking forward to next week's that special stocker feeder sale. Expecting 700 to 800 head of wean cattle for that sale. So it'll be a good run by the time it gets there. If anybody's needing to get any cattle that sale, feel free to contact us 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Neighbor, let's take a look at cotton movement from yesterday. The SEAM reported 8,923 bales of cotton sold through the 11th for an average price of $115.72. The DSQ, or daily spot quotation, showed 8,063 bale of cotton sold as of the 14th. The Cotlook A index was 70 weaker at 139.70. The FSA updated the average world price for cotton at 111.60. That was up from 116.10. March cotton closed at 122.93, down 235. We moved 8,963 bale of Texas cotton at 117.05 against the March contract, which rested at 122.93, down 235. Neighbor, there's your cotton movement. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton. Jim, how's the Tuesday sale shaping up?
A little better than last week. We've got about 420 on the yard tonight, probably 90 to 100 cows. Looks like we're going to palpate about 60 of those in the morning. I do have some preconditioned calves. 40 of them going to weigh about 5. It'll be heifers and steers both. And then in the morning, I've got another 45 preconditioned cattle, be heifers and steers. They're going to weigh 6 to 7. Red Molly face calves supposed to be pretty good. I haven't seen them yet. And the other cattle we have, the quality is pretty good. I think we'll end up with around 5.5 by sale time.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Tuesday sale in Pleasanton.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Jim, we appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in February, March plus 85, 1323. Houston, 1385. Progresso, 1270. Yellow corn to Corpus in February, the 1st through the 15th. March plus 105, 760 3/4. Houston, 805 3/4. Progresso, $14. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in February, March plus 78, 98.5. And Houston beans, February delivery, March less a dime, 1560. 8,963 bale of Texas cotton. 992 of East Texas, Oklahoma, 7,971 of West Texas. Prices went from $115.93 to $118.18, bringing that average price across the 8,963 bales to $117.05 against the March contract at $122.93, down $235. Neighbor, that's it for grains and cotton. That's it for me, Larry Marble, and that's it for Down on the Farm. Good day.